the doctor's emotion, it's not life-threatening, so we don't have to put her into hospital. But even if it was life-threatening at this stage, I wouldn't want my mum to go in hospital. What is the point of taking her into hospital? I don't want her dying in hospital, basically. Hello and welcome to the 17th of November. Oh gosh. Is it the 17th? Let's check. Oh, that means it's getting very close to my husband's birthday. It is Saturday the 17th of November. I've had a very productive day today. I went to the gym. I did 2 classes this morning, and the reason I did them, I woke up early and cancelled, but I made a mistake and cancelled tomorrow's classes, and I thought, oh, I'm just gonna go. So I went, and I'm glad I went. I bathed my mum before I went. I've sewed my phone, my iPhone 6, that's sewed. So rather than normally I put them in the cupboard, forget about them. So that's done as well. Husband has been out cutting the grass. Look, so proud of all these lines. So he's done all of that. He's out in the front just now. So had quite, camera. He took my camera in as well to see what can be done. Turns out it's not as expensive as we thought it was going to be, so we're just going to pay it, and we're not going to just leave the guy that put the screw in the camera. It's not worth all the hassle of sending recorded delivery and getting him, you know. I thought it was going to be hundreds. I was under the impression it was going to be hundreds. My eyebrows all funny. So the camera, they have to open up the camera and take the screw out, and then they're going to insert 2 new screws and they're going to glue them in. So and this is a proper camera shop, but there wasn't any technicians in today, so my husband has to go back in on Monday and just drop the camera off in the morning and pick it up later on in the day. So thank goodness for that. So that's another problem sorted. So I'm still in my gym gear. I'm going to go up and have a shower. I was going to film my tag video just now, but I'll just do it tomorrow. I'll just not go to the gym in the morning and do it tomorrow. Look, I'm still in my gym gear. Yeah, still in the gym gear. Oh, pull it up. So just a pair of leggings from Nike, my wee socks. This is an old top from Primark, but I like it for working out. It's nice and loose. So yeah, so he's still to put this, my husband's still to put this mirror up on the wall, because I just don't think it's safe just on the floor there because of the dogs and because of my granddaughter. So I want it hanging up on the wall. So yeah, I'm gonna go have my shower and put loungewear on, which actually means pyjamas. Have a glass of wine. I think I'm gonna have a glass of wine just now, actually. Should we have a glass of wine? Have a glass of wine and a wee nibble of something. Yay! That's what to do. It's my granddaughter's cuddly toy just there, wearing my hello. He's wearing my Ray-Bans, or she, whatever. Miss Piglet. So that's what I've been up to on this Saturday, and we're just having leftover macaroni cheese from yesterday. Why not? Saves us cooking and making more mess in my nice clean kitchen. Oh, the other thing is I'm going to have to start emptying this kitchen. My husband wants to start doing it tomorrow, but that means I have to live in kind of a messy downstairs. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, they're going to start the work. So I'm just going to start taking everything out on Wednesday is what I'm going to do. And I think I'm just going to sit it all in the dining room. So sure, I'll be vlogging that too. The joys. Hate mess. So I'll show you what I've done. Took a sip of wine there. Should we have a sip of wine together? Yeah, let's have a sip of wine together. Cheers. Right. I'll show you all the mirrors that I've moved about. Because I now have this big mirror here, the mirror that I used to have there is now in the playroom. So it's sitting right there. Hi! So I've got that there. And the one that I had there, I've now put in my bedroom. So here we are. So Now I've put that one there and I think it looks absolutely beautiful there. So yeah, that's just the makeup that I use on a kind of everyday basis. So I hate having to open up drawers and things just to find my makeup. So that's just my everyday stuff sitting right there. Doesn't look very tidy on camera, but it's very tidy and very organised, trust me. And I also picked up, when I got the mirror yesterday, I saw these baskets in Pound Stretchers, so I picked them up here. Like I said before, is my gym gear, so now it's easy for me just to kind of lift the basket down and just pick out my gym gear, because it's all organised. There's all my t-shirts. There is sets, so the bottoms and the tops with the matching sets, and that's one set, but it's kind of a long one. And at the back, right at the back there, are just wee jackets that I don't really wear, but they used to be jackets that I used to wear when I used to run. They were running jackets. And in there is all my bottoms, all organised as well, with long, short, 3/4 length. And that's just my gym bra tops, short tops that I wear under my tops. And I don't have too many of them because I don't need them, because I wash every day, so I just wear one of them. I've got 3 on the go just now, and I'm wearing 4 because they get washed every day. Normally what I normally do is just take what's ever on the top, and I showed you that the other day. That's just all my vest tops. So yeah, quite nice, these baskets actually, and they're cheaper than these ones. These ones I buy from B&M for £1.99, and these were from Pound Stretchers for £1.49. They're actually bigger, so you know, it just really depends on the size. These are taller but not as wide. So yeah, hello and welcome to Sunday the 18th of November already. Look, it's me there, my mirror's there. Do you want to see my mirror? Do you want to see an outfit? Do you want to see an outfit in my mirror? It's up on the wall now. It's up on the wall. Here it is, up on the wall. And I have on black tights from Primark. I have my faux leather skirt from New Look, which is a couple of years old. And this is a jumper from Next, which is a few years old. I'll tell you exactly how old this is actually. I remember getting it when Theo was born, so it was about 5 years old. And it's got a little sparkle in it as well. You can see all the stones, so it's held up well. There we go. See, now we can do proper outfits. So it's much safer now that it's actually attached to the wall. So Rico and George put this up last night. It is on a very slight squint, but it's not noticeable. The only time you notice it is here. It just, you can see it kind of just comes over the wall here, whereas here it goes in slightly, but you can't really tell. And I don't know if it's worth taking it down and drilling more holes or what have you, because you can't really tell. So yeah, off to go and do my tag video. I was tagged by 3 of my favourite YouTubers, Chateau Chic, Lady B and Louis Vuitton Coffee Lover. So I'm going to go and do my video right now. First I'm going to get my glass of wine. I am. Good morning and welcome to the 20th of November. Oh, better turn this way. It is my husband's birthday today. He is a grand old age of 60. Oh God. Where do the years go? I cannot believe 60. Man, scary. Really is scary. Anyway, I've been to the gym, I've done my classes, I've done spin, HIIT and core, and I'm now waiting for the doctor to arrive because the saga with my mum's hand continues. I'll show you it, show you where we're at just now. So we had quite a bit of commotion going on yesterday. Didn't vlog yesterday because my camera was away getting fixed. It's fixed and it cost £20 odd. So when I was watching YouTube videos, it's going to cost hundreds of pounds to get the screws, blah blah blah, rubbish. I just took it to a proper camera shop that fixes cameras, and they added the screws that were missing, checked them out, make sure they were fixed properly, and I'm at the moment really happy. Yeah, my mum's hand. So we're in my mum's room. So we had the nurses out yesterday and she really wasn't well yesterday. Other things going on that, you know, go on. So she couldn't even walk yesterday. So she spent the whole day in bed yesterday. She got a bit of colour back today, but we're waiting for the doctor because her hand is still swollen. And look at this. There's now blisters coming in between her fingers and on her hands, and I haven't a clue. I've got the cushions there just now. I'm just keeping it elevated for the swelling, so I really don't know what's going on. I don't know if she's maybe had a reaction to antibiotics, because she was prescribed antibiotics yesterday as well, because there's a bit of a urine infection going on which was really making her unwell. She actually looked like she was on her deathbed yesterday. I kid you not, I thought that was it yesterday. So, contemplating whether to put washing out or not, and I don't know. Checked my phone for the weather and it says it's going to rain. So I don't want to put it all out and then bring it all back in. I've just got my mum's bedding in just now. I think I'll just tumble dry that and then just get it straight on the bed. So, yeah. So today's Tuesday, so I'm going to clean downstairs, but not cleaning the kitchen because I'm getting my new kitchen. They start work on Thursday. Today's Tuesday, so on Thursday they start work. So tomorrow, basically, I'm going to empty out the kitchen. So I'm quite excited about that. It's nice when you add little changes, like my mirror, like even things like that just changes the whole look of something. So yeah, the doctor has been, and it was not one of the usual ones from the GP. She's just in, she's a locum, so she's in kind of covering for maternity leave and things, and she was amazing, basically amazing. I feel because of my mum's dementia, how can I put this now? You know, they almost feel, you know, is it worth doing this to fix this when, you know, that she's got so much going on? That's the kind of impression I get a lot of the time with my mum. But this doctor was very concerned. I always make it quite clear that I don't want my mum to go into hospital, and I don't want my mum to go into hospital. And for as long as I can help it, I'm not going to let her go into hospital. Even when, like the doctor said, well, we'll not take her into hospital. Ideally, she should be in hospital for tests. And I explained to her, and I said to her, listen, even when she was in hospital a few years ago, you know, they don't do things, can't think of the words, they don't explore things, because at the end of the day they feel it's not worth putting her through it, is the way they, you know, and will she survive an operation to open her up and see what's going on? Because going back now, they thought my mum had some sort of internal bleeding, but was it worth putting her through an operation to see what the internal bleeding was? So now she's on iron tablets 3 times a day, that kind of thing. And I've lost my trace of thought again, but anyway, so what I was saying was, you know, Eve and the doctor said it's not life-threatening, so we don't have to put her into hospital. But even if it was life-threatening at this stage, I wouldn't want my mum to go in hospital. What is the point of taking her into hospital? I don't want her dying in hospital, basically. So, to cut a long story short, the doctor's been, and she doesn't really know why she's got blistering. Initially she thought it was maybe a reaction to the antibiotics that she was given yesterday, but I said to her, if it's the antibiotics, why is the blistering? Just in her hand, if it was a reaction, an allergic reaction to the antibiotics, why isn't it on any other part of her body? She thought that was well raised. So the antibiotics will finish tomorrow, so I would rather keep her on the antibiotics, because I don't really think it's the antibiotics that are causing the blistering. The blistering may have occurred because I bandaged her hand up the day before yesterday. I took the bandage off last night. Not last night, I took the bandage off yesterday morning. So, you know, would it have taken 24 hours to blister? I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, they don't really know what the blistering, why the blistering is there, but they also don't know why her hand is swollen. It could be because she's very rigid. The doctor looked at her and she said she's very, very rigid. And she went back to the surgery and discussed it with the other doctors that were there. And they all felt that there could be some Parkinson's there. And the doctor said that when she was here, because she's so rigid. I always thought when you had Parkinson's you were very shaky, but apparently not. So there's different forms of Parkinson, and I think that's what my mum's got now. So they're going to prescribe a very light dosage of medication for Parkinson's, if I agree to that, which I have, to see if that will help her be less rigid. And they think she's rigid. It might be caused from her Memantine, which is her Alzheimer's medication. So from her Alzheimer's medication. Oh, I don't even know if I've made any sense, because it's been ongoing now for 2 days. So the nurses have to come back out again tomorrow to take more bloods. And by the way, I had an amazing nurse come out yesterday as well. She's really set the ball rolling yesterday. You know, you can have all these medics coming in and out of your house, and when they're used to seeing my mum, it's kind of, you know, and because her dementia is so severe, it's like, you know, she's just sitting there doing nothing. Absolutely nothing. So they come in, you know, she looks well, she's well fed, she's well dressed, you know, she's well taken care of, you know. So you know, it's dementia, so it's all kind of put into this basket of it's all dementia. But yesterday I had an amazing nurse come out, and you know, she diagnosed, by the time we got to the top of the stairs, without seeing my mum, just from the things I had said to her, she basically said it sounds like a urine infection to me. She says, you really, with a urine infection, it just pulls them right down. And that's exactly how my mum was. Like I said, my mum literally looked as if she was on her deathbed yesterday. And yeah, and then couple of tablets of antibiotics has just packed her right back up. I was able to get her out of the bed this morning. I sat her on her chair. The carers are able to move her from her chair to the bathroom to do her personal care. So, you know, we're moving her today, but again, she is very rigid. So hopefully with this medication she'll become less rigid. But what a difference when it's just, I don't know if it's just somebody new coming in and seeing her for the first time and then actually doing something. It's actually like the nurse yesterday, you know, yesterday the doctors didn't want to prescribe my mum antibiotics because they knew they were coming out to my mum this morning, because the nurse had said to me when she came in yesterday and looked at my mum's hand, she says, get a doctor out. She says, really, get a doctor to look at this. Because I know that most of the time they don't do anything when I do call them out, and it's just like I have to kind of sit at home, wait for them all day for them to tell me the same old thing. It's dementia, it's this, it's that. But she was like, just call them out. So, and that's what I did. So she said to me, and I phoned the doctor, and they were coming out this morning. So when she phoned to request antibiotics for Mum because she had tested my mum's urine. They said no, because we're out in the morning anyway. And she says, well, I think it's very important that she gets her antibiotics today. She needs to start the antibiotics today. And it took her a whole day to get those antibiotics from the doctor yesterday. And eventually, I think it was at 5:30, she says, right, the prescription's made up. I says to her, I'll go. She says, but they can't get it to the chemist or the pharmacist. Could you pick it up? No problem. I went, picked up, and I started her yesterday. As soon as I came home, I gave her an antibiotic. And then just before I went to bed, about 5 hours later, I gave her another antibiotic. So she'd had her 2 doses yesterday and it really perked her up, but then she woke up with the blisters on her hand. So we don't know what the blisters are, and we don't know what the swelling of the hand is, and that could be just lack of movement. But anyway, thank goodness I had the fire brigade come and take that ring off, because anyway, I'm going to carry on cleaning. I'm going to now continue cleaning. There we go. I've cleaned my dining room, and there's a box sitting there with my cups, because I've started bringing things out the kitchen. I don't know why I cleaned that dining room, because it's going to end up filthy now, because I'm going to start emptying the kitchen into the dining room. But I'm that OCD person, because the dining room needs cleaned today. I cleaned it. So I'm going to clean my sitting room as well. Finish doing downstairs, and then I'm going to start emptying the kitchen. So that's what my Tuesday's been up to. So tomorrow I've got nurses in, and Thursday the doctor's coming back out. But 2 amazing people came out to the house today, really amazing. The doctor that came out today and the nurse that came out yesterday. So yeah, it makes all the difference. Makes all the difference. I feel exhausted just with all of that going on. This is when I say to you sometimes, the amount of people that come in and out of this house is unbelievable. Unbelievable. But there's people coming in and out of my house all day long. Yeah, it's hard. Certainly is hard. Oh.
The lights on.
Awesome.
He's ran away. I think he saw it still.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Paul. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.